everyone, welcome back to Mega Monkey Gamer, and we're doing another tier list video, but it's another Mega Man one. We are doing their weapons. We're doing the Robot Master weapons. In the last video we did the actual Robot Masters basing on their fights, but they give you weapons, and we're going to be ranking how good they are. So, for this we have very powerful and very useful and powerful, less used, still powerful, decent, not as powerful, never use unless I have to. So those are the weapons that just plain suck. And also, these are in game order, unlike last time, they were just all scattered out. Alright, so let's start with the very first Mega Man weapon, Cutman's weapon. In Mega Man 1, I personally don't use the weapons a whole lot. I use the Mega Buster a lot. I only use the weapons when I have to, especially when we're fighting a Robot Master. So I'm gonna put Cutman's weapon right here, since it's how, basically what I just said. Super Arm. This weapon sucks. You can only use it when there's a block next to you that you can pick up. You can't like generate a block out of nowhere or anything. It just sucks. Iceman's weapon. Pretty useful, especially for the select button glitch against Fireman. So I'm gonna put it here, since it's how, Fireman's weapon. I don't use this a whole ton, so I'm putting it right there. But Bombman's weapon sucks, and Electman's weapon. Yep. Okay, so the first game weapons did pretty good, except for the two of them being in the worst tier. Alright, on to Mega Man 2. We got Bubble Lead. It's okay, I guess. I never use it. I mainly use the Mega Buster or Metal Blade. You go up there. Quick Boomerang, you go up there too. Leaf Shield. Leaf Shield sucks, because when you walk, it moves, and you just lose it. It's not like a shield weapon. And also, you'll see later, most shield weapons in the Mega Man suck. Crash Man, your weapon goes here. Actually, no, you know what? I'm putting it down here, because I don't use it that much. Flashman's weapon goes down there. Metal Blade goes up here. Everyone loves that weapon. It's amazing. Atomic Fire goes down there. Alright, that was Mega Man 2, and now we're on to Mega Man 3. I don't use Sparkman's weapon. Surge Snake is pretty useful. You can slide down on the ground and then kill enemies that are far away from you. Needle Cannon is pretty powerful too. Top Spin, I don't like using Top Spin. Shadow Blade. I'm gonna put this weapon right here, because I do use that. Magna Missile. I don't use that a whole too much. I only use it if there's enemies high up, or if I'm fighting the boss who's weak to it. Gemini Laser. This weapon makes the game go slow, so I'm putting it right there. Hard Knuckle is slow as well, so I'm putting it there too. Alright, we sped run Mega Man 3. Where are we at Mega Man 4? Jeez. Okay, so Ringman. Ringman's weapon is pretty cool because it's like a boomerang, and it has high levels of usage, and it's not weak, so I'm putting it up here. Okay, Dive Missile. This one I'm putting down here because it's a little bit awkward to use, and the missiles don't do much damage to things. If you want to use that, you should use that on like one-hit enemies that are in the air. Skull Barrier. This has got to be the worst shield weapon in the game, on the series, because it goes out if one thing hits it, and it doesn't do any damage to the thing it touches. I think. I may be wrong. Brightman's weapon. Now, Brightman's weapon is actually pretty useful, especially in Drillman's stage when I'm trying to get past the stupid falling rock section. Dustman, pretty powerful, so it goes up here. And Drill Bomb. Drill Bomb is really powerful, so it goes up there. Toad Flush, I use Toad Flush a lot, especially in Dustman stage, Ringman stage, Drillman stage. Pretty much all the stages where there's flying enemies that annoy me. but mainly Ringman stage because those Saturn guys. And Pharaoh Man is next. I like his weapon, so it goes up here. Stone, Power Stone. Power Stone sucks. The weak in Mega Man 5, the guy who's weak to Power Stone is Charge Man. Of all guys, Charge Man. Why him? He's already hard enough as it is, and you can barely use his weakness against him. So you're pretty much screwed on that fight. Gravity Hold is pretty useful. It sends random things flying up the air, but it runs out fast, so I'm putting it down here. Crystal Eye. I guess that's useful. I don't really use it a ton. It spreads a lot and hits enemies. I'll put it right there. Napalm Bomb. It's not that great. It has very low range, and yeah, they're pretty small. Same with Gyro Attack. I know you could make it go up high, but I just don't use it all the time. Starman's weapon goes down there. It sucks. Waveman's weapon. It's pretty sad how Waveman's weapon can only be on the ground. Like, and especially in Mega Man 5, a lot of enemies are in the air. Anyway. Charge Kick. What even is this weapon? It's just a dash attack. When I use this weapon against Waveman, I most of the time get hit by him. It doesn't work. Alright, we just sped run Mega Man 4 and 5. Now we're on 6. Jeez, we're almost done already. Alright, Blizzard Man's weapon goes down here because I mean, it's good against the one Wily boss in the Wily Castle, that tank thing. That's what I mainly use that weapon on. And also I use that on Plant Man, even though I don't have to since Plant Man's easy. Alright, Wind Man. I hardly ever use this weapon, and if I'm being honest, I forget it exists sometimes. There we go. Flame Tower. Or whatever it's called, Flame Blast. I use this weapon a lot because it kills enemies that have a lot of health faster. I don't know why. So for that reason, it goes up here. Silver Tomahawk. Silver Tomahawk is a great weapon. It may have a weird throwing range, but it's powerful. If you can aim it right, it's powerful. Centaur Man's weapon. It goes down there. I don't usually use it a ton. Nightman's weapon is useful. It's like Ringman's weapon, but maybe a little bit more powerful. Yamato Man's weapon goes in here because I like to spam Yamato Man's weapon at other enemies. Plant Barrier. Wow, this throw is really filling up. Unlike in the last video, hardly anywhere in there in that row. Now we're on Mega Man 7, and this is where the weapons get a little more interesting. Spring Coil. You can actually charge this weapon up, so it goes in there. And also, that weapon really helps against the final capsule in Mega Man 7. Ice Cracker. You can freeze stuff in Junkman stage. Slash Man's weapon. Yeah, pretty much all the Mega Man, almost all the Mega Man 7 weapons are pretty useful. I use them a lot. Junk Shield. This weapon is amazing. It's super powerful, and in Cloudman stage, I use it to camp enemies and get bolts. It's super useful. What the heck was that? Oh. Shade Man's weapon. I like using this because I like bouncing it off the wall and making it more powerful. I use it to bully Turbo Man all the time, so it goes in here. Burst Man's weapon I don't really use a lot. It's a weapon I just use when I have to, I guess. Same with Scorch Wheel. I'm not really a big fan of that weapon. Thunderbolt. Yeah. Okay, we're on to Mega Man 8. Okay, let's do this. Tornado Hold is actually very useful. You can use it to get up to many places, and also it does a lot of damage to enemies. Oh, it was there. I like that weapon. Same with Frost Wave. You know what? It goes up there. I like that weapon. You can use it to kill a whole bunch of enemies that are on the ground, or deal a lot of damage to them. Flash Bomb. I use it. It's okay, I guess. Thunder Claw definitely goes there. The thing is freaking powerful. Astro Man's weapon. I use that weapon a lot, but it does run out fast. So I'll keep it there. Flame Sword. It goes there. I hardly use water balloons, so I'm gonna put it down there. Same with Search Missile. Wait, actually, I use Search Missile a lot, so I'm putting it up there. We got 3 games left. The last video took way longer than this. I don't know why. Probably because I talked about them more. Concrete Shot, very useful. You can straight up turn enemies into concrete and just get them out of your way. Also, you can use them as platforms as well. Now, Jewel Satellite is probably the second best shield weapon in the series, so it goes up there. Hornet Chaser is amazing too, but yeah, it's not a weapon I use a whole bunch. I mainly use it to grab stuff for me, and also just raid enemies. Plug Ball, don't really use a lot. Laser Trident is a very powerful weapon because also it's got lots of usage. So there you go. What is that weapon called? I forgot. Magma Bazooka. This weapon isn't really that powerful if you don't charge it up. But if you charge it up, it's very powerful. So for that reason, I'm gonna put it down here. Since yeah, you have to charge it up. Black Hole Bomb goes up there. Tornado Blow. Down here, it runs out very fast, and when you're using it against Magma Man, you can't even use it all. You just can use it like 3 times, and then you have to kill Magma Man with your Buster for the rest of the fight. Which, as you saw in the last video, he's really hard. So yeah. Blade Man. I like Blade Man's weapon, so it goes up there. Actually, do I want to put it up there? We're gonna lower it down here. Solar Blaze. I mean, I like that weapon, but I don't really use it a whole ton. Thunderwool. I'm sorry, Thunderwool, but you're not that useful, and you have a very bad range. Commando Bomb. I don't really use this a whole ton either, but when I use it, it's powerful, so yeah. Pump Shield, or Water Shield, whatever that's called. I use that weapon a lot, especially in Strike Man stage, in that one room where a whole bunch of lockers open up and they're shooting at you, and there's just basically enemies everywhere. Rebound Striker. Yep. Wheel Cutter. Now, I like this weapon because you can literally ride up the walls with this, and also it's very powerful. So, yeah, you get promoted. Actually, no. You get up there because you are amazing. Chill Spike, very useful in Nitro Man stage because you get to destroy those buses that come. Also, it's good to use against Nitro Man. Okay, the final game, Mega Man 11. Alright. Oh, and these weapons have power gears, so I don't know if I'm going to base them on their power gears, but I probably will. I don't know. Blockman's weapon alone without the power gear is just very powerful, but with the power gear, it's even more powerful, so you get up there. Acid Barrier, I'd say it's better with the power gear version, so with that, I'm going to put it down here. Same with Chain Blast, it's way better with the power gear version, so yeah, I'm putting it down here. Balance Man's weapon is very powerful because it literally destroys everything in the room. And with power gear, yeah, you know what? It goes up there. Yeah. Thunderstorm, I'd say is more powerful with the power gear, but I still love this weapon, so I'm putting it up here. This row is almost full. Jeez. Okay, we got 3 weapons left. Oh, pile driver. Very powerful, regardless of power gear or not. So, dang, we actually made a second row on that. And blazing torch. That weapon is powerful, but I don't really use it a ton, so that's why it's going there. And finally, Fuse Man's weapon. Now, his weapon, I'd say, is way more powerful with the power gear. But without the power gear, it just does like a lot of damage, but doesn't kill him. Power gear version, it mostly kills everything on sight, that on its path. So it goes here. Alright guys, that was the Mega Man weapons tier list. Definitely way shorter than the Mega Man boss list we made. That took me like 22 minutes. Let me know if you agree with my picks. I think I did pretty well with these. Yeah, I agree with all these weapons up here because these are insanely powerful. Also, these weapons down here, like, come on, Capcom. You could have made these a lot better than they were. Alright, that's gonna be it. Let me know if you like these videos, because I'm thinking of doing a FNAF themed one of these soon, so stick around for that. Anyways, yeah, that's gonna be it. Make sure to like and subscribe and turn on my notifications, and click the last video, which should be over there. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna go. See you guys later. Goodbye.